Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Ezra if you're new here, and tonight I want to tell you the story of Jairus, an amazing pastor last week, Pastor Frank Trotter. He done this sermon and it motivated me to do this story, which he pretty much did. So here we go. The sun was setting over the small lakeside town of Capernaum, casting long golden shadows across the bustling streets. The air was thick with anticipation and whispers of hope as news spread like wildfire. The healer, Jesus, was in town. Among the crowd was a man named Jairus, a respected leader of the synagogue, known for his wisdom and devotion. But tonight, his face bore the marks of deep sorrow and desperation. Jairus' 12-year-old daughter lay at home on the brink of death. He tried everything: doctors, remedies, countless prayers, but nothing had worked. With every laboured breath she took, his heart shattered a little more. Desperation had driven him to seek out Jesus, the one he had heard perform miracles. With each step, Jairus' hope mingled with his fear. What if Jesus refused him? What if it was too late? Pushing through the crowd, he finally reached Jesus and fallen to his knees before him. The dust from the street clung to his robes as he pleaded, "My little daughter is dying. Please come and lay your hands on her so she'll be healed and live." A father's plea for his child's life. Jesus, moved by the father's faith and anguish, agreed to go with him. As they made their way through the throng, the crowd pressed in, eager to witness another miracle. Time seemed to stretch as Jairus' thoughts raced back to his daughter, picturing her fragile form struggling for each breath. It's a father's worst nightmare. Suddenly, Jesus stopped. Jairus' heart skipped a beat. In the middle of this life or death journey, Jesus turned to address a woman who touched his garment, seeking healing from a chronic ailment. As she confessed, Jairus' mind screamed with impatience. Every moment was precious, and yet here they were, delayed. So Jairus didn't know what to do. Then from the edge of the crowd came the worst news a parent could hear. "Your daughter is dead. Why bother to teach her anymore?" And Jairus, at that point, felt his world crumble. His knees buckled and a sob escaped his lips. But Jesus, with eyes full of compassion, placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder and said, "Don't be afraid, just believe." Together they continued to Jairus' home. Upon arrival, the scene was heart-wrenching, with mourners that filled the house, their wails piercing the air. And Jesus commanded them to leave, saying, "The child is not dead, but asleep." Skeptical laughter followed him, but Jairus clung to Jesus' words. They mocked Jesus. In the quiet of the room, Jesus took the lifeless hand of the little girl. "Talitha cum," he whispered, his voice tender yet authoritative. "Little girl, I say to you, get up." To Jairus' amazement, her eyes fluttered open and colour returned to her cheeks. She sat up, looking around in bewilderment. Overwhelmed with joy and relief, Jairus and his wife embraced the daughter, tears flowing freely. The mourners, now speechless, watched in awe of the King of Kings. In that moment, Jairus knew his life changed forever. His faith had been tested, and he witnessed a miracle. Jesus had not only restored his daughter's life, but had breathed new hope into his own heart. Breath of hope. His name is Jesus. The story of Jairus and his daughter become a testament to the power of faith and boundless compassion of Jesus. It reminded all who heard it that even in the darkest moments, in the darkest times, there is hope, and his name is Jesus. And that's the story of Jairus. Never give up. Keep believing. If you want more content like this, like and subscribe, share it, and make sure you keep it biblical. And don't stop praying, don't stop believing, and don't believe the lie of the enemy, because he's nothing but a mouse with a megaphone. He has no power over you. The only power is Jesus Christ. That's it. The name above all names. God bless you all, and good night.